Previously on Alan Wake.
Gdzie on jest? My chyba więcej tracimy, jeżeli ich nie porazimy tym światełkiem.
Honey, I'm home.
Back here, sweetie.
Cześć, witam was drodzy widzowie i serdecznie pozdrawiam. To już nasz drugi epizod serii Alan Wake Remastered, zatem zapraszam was do oglądania, subskrybowania i łapek w górę. Dobra, musimy ogarnąć ekspres ten do kawy. Wiadomo, człowiek bez kawy nie może żyć.
Coffee's on.
Great, thanks. I'll need it if I'm gonna finish this by tomorrow. Oh, hey, I just finished those cover mock-ups. They're on your desk. Tell me what you think.
No kidding. I didn't think you'd get them done this quickly.
On occasion, I can perform all sorts of miracles, my dear.
Oh, really?
Well, you seemed to think so last night.
Wiecie co, zdecydowanie lepiej wyglądamy na tych zdjęciach niż tutaj na żywo w grze. Jeszcze jakoś muszę wam powiedzieć, że w tej grze nie przyzwyczaiłem się do tego sterowania, tak pod kątem jest nasza postać.
Oh, sure, until Barry gets his hands on them. Which, by the way, will happen over my dead body. The last time was the last time. Oh, and speaking of Barry, he called. Alan! Alan, please check the fuse box.
I'm right here. I'm on it, honey.
Please hurry.
Honey, it's a power outage. I've got the flashlight.
Okay. Hi.
You okay?
I'm sorry.
Może nie tak po oczach,
It just really spooked me.
Don't worry.
ale cienie ładnie są rzucane w tej grze.
I know it's stupid, but it's just... Especially when I'm not prepared for it, you know? It gets to me.
I love you.
Tell me a story, writer.
Okay. I used to have these nightmares when I was a kid. The dark really spooked me, too. When it got really bad, my mom gave me this old light switch. She called it the clicker.
The clicker, huh?
Yeah. If I ever got scared of the dark, I could just flip the switch and a magic light would scare the monsters away.
Oh, sure.
Here it is.
Alan.
Maybe it'll help you, too.
Yeah, nice story, writer boy. You made that up right now, didn't you?
No. Seriously.
I love you, even if you are a liar. Thanks for this.
Ładna zima, ładna.
How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that? Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
I'm okay. My head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me. I'll let you get on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
Spoko, idziemy wtedy, szukamy pary.
Thank you for testing the lights, Miss Weaver. Everything seems to be fine. I don't have the lights.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Dzięki.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the cabin.
The cabin on Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted to tell her what had happened last night, but I couldn't. She'd lock me up. Excuse me. I need to take this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife
Who
again.
is this?
Go to the back lot. There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called
Mr.
Lover's
Wake, can I
Peak.
help you with anything?
Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the silk
The
cord.
early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
Wyskakuj, Alan. Znowu strona maszynopisu.
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business. Barry?
Ow! Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been? I've been trying to reach you for a week. You and Alice. Oh, I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry, listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Ow! What the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers.
Biegnij, biegnij, Alan. Nie ma co tracić czasu. Śpi?
The writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
No nie, jestem ciekawy, jak to wszystko wyjdzie w tej grze.
I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have.
No bo to trochę podejrzane, ma te zwidy z telewizorem.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not. But I need to know where you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
I'm Dr. Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh,
Hey!
oh, Mom, take it
Polipa.
easy.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler, his agent. If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges. Mr. Wake, my offer still stands.
Czyli to żona nas przywiozła tu, bo chyba coś podejrzewały, że brakuje nam piątej klepki czy coś w tym rodzaju.
We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi. I thought they were gonna lock you up.
Jeszcze brakowało samochód, by go potrącił, jakaś ciężarówka, jak to jest w takich
I
filmach.
had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story. I had a midnight appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you found him!
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow, I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing. I really need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
No siema.
Who's Max?
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr. Takes a swing at everybody. This is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan. She even
To jest sens rozglądać się.
And she was very helpful when I was looking for
Wait
you.
here. Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here. Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure.
Zębaty Charlie, no kto by pomyślał.
Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car? Just listen to yourself. What, you shot a guy and his body just disappeared? When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
No! Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice.
Do you
and everything's
understand
just...
what it sounds like when you say stuff
Wait
like
here.
that?
Może ona nie żyje, ale już wcześniej w sensie.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake. Glad to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to
Dzięki.
Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail.
Seriously, Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster.
Dobra, otwieraj drzwi. Ten nasz agent strasznie gagatliwy.
That's just crazy talk, Al. Al! Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her! This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going to Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay then. I understand. You're my best friend and I'm worried that you're not right in the head. Tell me what to do to help and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Na zdrowie.
Just be careful with the natives, Al. These yokels are dangerous. Everybody hates a tourist, or it'll be deliverance all over again.
Na zdrowie po raz kolejny. Dobra, baterie. Termos jeszcze bym zostawił. Okej, ale teraz tak się zastanawiam, czy tam na górze może coś było. Chyba niekoniecznie, nie? Nie, dobra, zaryzykujmy wyjście.
I'll wait here, Al. I'll hold down the fort. I'll be with you in spirit.
Tak, tak, zamknij się tam porządnie. Też proszę dajcie znać, czy chcecie te zapiski z maszynopisu, żeby wam pokazywać, czy po prostu może jakiś odcinek na koniec tego zrobić, czy jak. Dajcie znać w komentarzach zwyczajnie. Dobra, od tej nie wsiądziemy. Słusznie.
Barry had the keys to the car he rented. It wasn't a long walk to the visitor center, and it wouldn't be any use to me in the forest. I knew I should have gone to the cops. This wasn't the smartest thing I'd ever done, but I was still angry with Barry for trying to talk me out of it. These people had called me right in the sheriff's station. The cops wouldn't scare them, and they had Alice.
Strasznie jeszcze ta mgła tutaj. Jezu!
Welcome back to the show, folks. As promised, our very own Dr. Nelson has just parked his rear end in the studio. Doc, what's your Deerfest plan like?
My plan? You make it sound a lot more organized than I ever seem to manage.
Oh, yeah.
No plan, really. Just taking the atmosphere.
Niech to światło może tam zostanie, kto wie, czy nie będziemy uciekać. Mam wrażenie, że ta opona to się sama teraz poruszyła. No idę jak na szpilkach, no nie, muszę wam powiedzieć. Nie wiem, czy jest sens każde domostwo sprawdzać. Tu już światło nie zagra. Taki zdeczka zdemolowany ten domek. Dobra, szukamy dalej. W ogóle efekty, jeżeli gra się w nocy w takie gry, to się wyostrzają. Tu jakiś wypadek. Budka telefoniczna.
The vision left me weak. This was no head injury.
Co tam się dzieje do cholery?
Rusty, hang on! I'm coming! Please, help me! Anybody? Help me! Help me!
Dobra, Rusty, czekaj, lecimy. Ale tu mamy maszynopis. Nie macie tu? Nie, dobra. A, potrzebujemy klucza. Co tu się odwaliło? Rusty. Kumplu mój.
Oh, hell.
It happened just the way it was on that page. I found. Came true. It knew. So dark. It'll come back for me. You must. The lights. In the office. I have the key.
Okay, Rusty. Hang on. I'll be right back. Whatever did this couldn't be far. Rusty had found a page from the manuscript. It would help me understand what had happened.
Ale co to po niego przyszło, nie? Bo tak nie do końca jasne to jest.
The only way to make sure that Rusty was safe was to get the power running and the lights back on.
To szukamy bezpieczników. Zamknięte na głucho. Jakoś nie czuję się swobodnie z jedną bronią. Dobra, teraz mamy komplet amunicji. Ja pierdzielę, to ci tu.
Someone had destroyed the circuit breaker. There was no way to get the lights back on.
O cholera.
Rusty!
The ground was covered with oily patches that looked like liquid darkness.
Oni co prawda toporkami, piłami, czy jak to się zwie, walczą.
Something had torn a mammoth-sized hole.
Ja pierdzielę, wyrwa. A ja bym chciał, żeby z nich amunicja jakaś wypadała.
Please don't feed the animals.
Co to był?
Fishing! For those prisoners! Purchase a park! License!
Rusty! Co oni mu zrobili?
At all times! Rusty? Never! Two bears and wolves! Never approached any other wildlife closer than
25 yards.
That's must be least.
At all times.
Never leave!
And unattended.
It is
against the law
to remove any
natural objects
or historical artifacts from the park. This includes even you may.
Co on tu tak lata jak opętany? O cholera, nie zdążyłem uniku. Pięknie. Ten drugi. Dwa naboje. Świetnie. Cool. Mam nadzieję, że coś będzie do zebrania, chyba że jeszcze by coś tu w budynku zostało. Ale nie sądzę, żeby nam tu coś zostawiono. Nie, tu pozamykane na 3 spusty. Dobra, mamy iść dalej. No z 2 nabojami to my sobie nie postrzelamy tu, drodzy mili.
What the hell was that? I saw from the window. I saw something.
Forget about it, Barry. It's just me going crazy.
Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. You're not crazy. I wish you were crazy, but you're not crazy. Ow, be careful.
Stay in the cabin. Don't open the door for anyone. I mean it.
Dobra, maszynopis. Chcecie? Dobra, powiedzcie, czy chcecie pokazywać je w komentarzach, prawda, drodzy widzowie? Okej. Pytanie, czy z tymi moimi wytworami wyobraźni można w jakiś inny sposób walczyć? A, dobra. Zawsze to jakiś nabój. Naprawdę, chyba muszę nauczyć się strzelać tu. Nie no, stąd przyszliśmy. Dobra, w dół. W dół. Długo też nie było tych znajdziek, które prowadzą po tym. Niebieskie, żółte. Żółte strzałki do nich.
Lover's Peak was at the far end of the nature trail.
O, warto było zajrzeć. O tym wspominałem, o tych żółtych strzałeczkach. Czy one w tą stronę wprowadzą? Tak. Warto było... O. Było zboczyć tu. Otwórz. Finder. Dobra. Wracajmy. Idziemy z tą zwykłą na razie bronią. Nie będziemy tracić niepotrzebnie amunicji. Może ona być nam potrzebna, ta lepsza później. Też coś ten Alan nasz nie ma kondycji. Zajebiście, koleś. Nie, no teraz to... Świetny asortyment mamy w sam raz na jakąkolwiek podróż. Kurde, no teraz to się zaczynam poważnie obawiać, czy zdołamy wykonać z taką ilością amunicji nasze zadanie. 2 naboje i to flary. Kurde, miałem wrażenie, że tu coś leży. Śmietnik, to raczej nic z niego nie wyciągniemy, a na pewno już nie naboje. Nie wiem, czy to był dobry wybór. Ja, ty brzydki. Alan! Jeszcze nie wyciągniemy, nie wyjdziemy stąd. ostatniej chwili na rzut beretem te naboje. Ale czy my czegoś pod drogą nie ominęliśmy, to ja już nie wiem. Ja nie wiem, czy ja chcę się w ogóle tam cofać. Mamy maszynopis najważniejsze. Jak to wygląda w zbiórce. Tutaj mamy brakujących stron. Może w kolejnej serii to zrobimy, ale no nie dziś. Nie dziś. A wszystkie budki jeszcze zniszczyli, a to niesforne. Dobra, drodzy widzowie, wiecie co? W tym miejscu zakończymy sobie dzisiejszy odcinek. Ja mam nadzieję, że się wam podobał. Było tu emocji co niemiara, ucieczka przed tymi stworami, bo amunicja się skończyła. Mam nadzieję, że będzie okazja zdobyć tej amunicji na późniejszym etapie trochę więcej, bo jednak jest jej mało, trzeba celnie celować. W takim razie nie zapomnijcie zostawić łapki w górę oraz kto tego nie robi jeszcze o subskrypcji kanału. Cześć, do usłyszenia.